Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today I'm going to make a mini pocket accordion file fold. And this is inspired by Septeria 18. And I just thought it was a cute little project. If you haven't watched any of her videos, stop by her channel and watch. She makes oodles and oodles of pretty little things. Now, this is made from a piece of scrapbook paper that's 6 inches long, 12 inches wide. So you could actually get 2 out of one 12 by 12 sheet. Now, I cut out a pattern because, like, when it comes to having to score a lot, I have to really think about it. So let's see how these go. See if I can get them back in the order that I cut them out of. Maybe not. Well, anyway. So it was a 12 by 12 sheet. And this goes down here. Because I rounded this edge so I would know what I was doing. And then let me see. These go somehow. These go like this. So it was a 12 by 12 sheet. And then I did scoring and I had to cut pieces out of it. So I'm going to score this piece, but I'm going to have this to look at also, so I have it to follow. I probably have you already confused, right? Alright, so we're going to start on the 12-inch side. And we're going to score at a 1/2 inch. I generally do all of this stuff off of video, but I figured for today I would just go ahead and score it on video. And you could see 1 1/4 inches. Now I think there was 1 or 2 of my things didn't come out just right, so I kind of maybe had to touch it up a little bit, but that's okay. So it's a 1/2 inch, 1 1/4 inches, 2 inches. And we go down to 6 1/4. I didn't go all the way down. 7. And 7 3/4. And then we're going to turn it on the 6-inch side. And we're going to score at 4 1/4. You probably can't see going all the way to the bottom, but that's okay. So it was 4 1/4, 4 3/4, and 5 inches. And if you don't have a scoreboard, you can score it with your ruler and just a blunt edge of some sort. All right, let me take this off. So now I'm just going to fold on my score lines. And then we have this end down here. Turn it this way and fold on our score lines. When I was doing the piece for the pattern, I was raggedy, and I was just making that thing raggedy because I kept scoring and scoring again, and it was a mess. Okay, now we have all of that scored, and this paper is busy and you probably ain't going to be able to see anything. So now we are going to let me see, what side are we on here? So I probably turned this one way and turned this one another way. So on this long side down here, we're going to cut this part here out all the way over to here. I didn't bring any ink in with me. Let me just grab ink. Okay. Now, like I said, I guess I scored this on one side, and I think I know what I did wrong. She put it face down when she inked, and I left it face up. So, but it's not going to matter because it's going to close it, or yeah, it's going to just be closed like a pocket. So right now we're going to cut this out. And then we're going to cut this out. And you want to cut on the inside of the score line. So then if you make one, you just might want to remember when you're scoring it, just have your right side face down. And I kind of forgot about that. But it should be just fine. And if it's not just fine, well, I'll have to do this video over and make another one. But we'll hope I don't have to do that. Okay, let me make sure I can just trim this a little tiny bit. I like doing all my trimming off camera. So let's see. I think I have to trim a little bit more of this. Okay, that folds over, and that's all right. So that should be all right. All right, now on this end here, we have, well, on both ends, we have accordions that we're going to gusset. And then this is going to fold over and glue. So we're just going to fold these. So let's see. Let me fold this one first. I'll make sure that I'm doing it right and fold this one over. Yes. So we're going to want to fold this under, fold this back, and fold this under. And we're going to come around here and we're going to fold this under, fold this back, and then fold that under. And when it comes over, you should be a little even on your pocket, and if you're not, just trim a little, because it's not a real big thing. See, I'm going to have to trim a little. I think I had to on my other one also. Maybe it'll be all right like this. All right. So now I'm just going to put some glue on here. And fold this over and try to line it up. That looks good. Let me just trim this little thing off right here. There. Okay, so then we have a pocket that's open like this. Now I want to round my corners so I don't forget. And you can round your top corner. That's for your flap. You can round it or you can choose not to. Now we're going to take this bottom part and we're just going to fold it up so it's even with this. Make it as even as possible and just kind of burnish it down. Okay. Now we're going to, on this side here and this side here, we're just going to add a little glue to just glue it up in place. And this is what makes our pockets. So when you fold it up there, just try to make sure that it's nice and straight, or as straight as possible. Not perfect, just straight. I'm dropping stuff over here. Okay, just let that sit for a second here. And then your top will fold down over it like this. And we have a little gusset up here also. So when you have stuff in there, you have a little bit of space. Okay, so now when it opens, we have a back pocket. Then we have this pocket. We have a center pocket. So you have enough room to put 5 cards or 5 little notes. You can put ephemera in it. Anything that you want. Give it as a gift. You can put little gift cards in it. Okay, so now I made tags to go with mine. And I just cut these out of index cards. So I made a pattern to fit my pockets. Now hopefully this fits. Yes, it does. And then I made a pattern for my paper that goes over my pocket. Okay. So we're just going to decorate these up. I did butterflies and birds and flowers. So we'll just start with the little bluebell. And because my index cards are white, I just inked them lightly just to give them a little color. So I'm going to have some going this way, and then I'll have some going this way. So they'll kind of stagger from each other. Okay. I'm just going to put this on the bottom. This is just a piece of parchment paper that I inked a little bit. Let me see which way I want it. I don't think she made tags for in hers. But I thought I would just make some tags and add it in. Just made to look like the little file folders. And then I want to slide my little bluebell word underneath there. Just slide that under there barely and press them down. And that fits in there just nice. And see, with the gusset, you have room. All right, so let's do the next one. We're going to do a butterfly. And you only need one pattern, and if you want your little tab thing in the center, then you would have to make 3. I did one pattern where I could have it going this way, turn it over, and use the back side. Then I just rounded my corners. This was a fun little project, and you can make them bigger. So if you don't want it this small, just don't cut your paper down so small, just adjust the size of it. Okay, now I'm just going to put a little glue stick on here for the main part of the cheesecloth. And we'll just add a few little dots. I guess I didn't need all the glue, but it'll dry. It dries clear. Okay. And I can just cut some of my fuzzies off. Put my butterfly on. Just kind of angle it a little bit. And I just thought the paper was colorful, so I would just make the tags colorful too. So we definitely have to let that one dry. Okay, now we're going to do another butterfly. I'm going to glue my lace on with Fabri-Tac. Right across there, I think it was. I like these colorful butterflies. And then on the back of these little cards you can journal on. And then I'm going to put this one that way. Hope everyone's having a nice day today. Now let me see, we have to give him some antennas. We'll just go like this and this. Okay, and there's that one. Now we're going to do a little bird. I inked both sides of this one, so I just put a little X on the back so I knew which one I was supposed to put the glue on. Guess I was just ink happy. Now on this one, I'm going to put this down. That's just a scrap from another project and another piece of parchment paper. Just try to do them each a little different. Uh-oh. I think my phone shut off. Okay, so my phone just, I don't know if it recorded or if it shut off, but, well, it's back on now. So, I don't really know, I don't know when it did that. But I'll show you all of the little tags when I get done. I have one of them emergency buttons on my phone. And if the power button gets pushed too much or something like that, it comes up where you could do an emergency thing. That's what it was on. All right, so there's that. Now let me see. We only have one more. We're going to do a dandelion. And I'm going to put just a little bit more of this cheesecloth down. I'm going to leave it doubled. Makes it show up better. Okay, now I have strings glued to my finger. Okay, and we're just going to lay this right on here. Just trim this off. Trim this off. Clean up my mess here so we can see what we have. Okay, let's move these all back down here. So, I don't know what you seen and what you didn't see. So these are my tags, my little file folder tags. Put them up here so I know that it's in the camera. And then our little accordion pocket. So, what do I want to start with? Let me see, I have 3 of these and I only have 2 of them, so we have to start with one of these. So I'll put my little bluebell in there. And then I'll put this butterfly. And let me see, we'll put the dandelion in the center. Oh, I might have to trim this a little bit. Let me just trim. We won't get any of the white around the outside of it, but that'll be okay. See, in the other pockets there was no glue, but in this one there is. I didn't think about that. All right, so there's our dandelion. And then we're going to have our little bird. So anyways, I don't know if you've seen the bird. And then our other butterfly. And that's our little folder. Now you can, I don't think this come out even. Either that or I cut this over a little too far. I think I might have cut this over a little too far. You can just wrap a piece of, yeah, that looks funny, huh? Oh well. You can wrap a piece of a ribbon around it. You can put twine around it. I think maybe I'll just grab a piece of ribbon and put around it. Hang on. Okay, so I think we'll just do this yellow ribbon. So anyway, That's what the inside looks like. And then when you close it, you have room in there. Don't know if you can see that or not, but you have room below your gusset. So we can just wrap this around, tie it in a little bow. You can put Velcro or anything on it. Okay, so minus the blender over here, I think it turned out cute. So let me know down in the comments what you think. Give me a thumbs up and check out my other videos. And until the next time, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Happy crafting. Bye for now.